camera industry has been actively manipulating your purchasing decisions for years, keeping you trapped in a highly structured corporate illusion designed to bleed your wallet dry. They want you to believe that the ultimate camera setup requires an impossible choice. If you want absolute, mind-blowing, medium-format rivaling resolution to capture every microscopic textile detail in a commercial shoot or every blade of grass in an epic landscape, they force you into a slow, clunky body that locks up the moment a subject moves. On the flip side, if you want blistering tracking, lightning-fast sensor readout, and advanced intelligence, they push you toward expensive sports flagships that compromise your raw image size. But behind closed doors, Nikon decided to entirely smash this false compromise, completely weaponize their elite mirrorless architecture, and unleash a high-resolution monster that renders the old full-frame landscape completely obsolete. This is the Nikon Z7 III. This is not just a standard generation bump, and it is not a recycled iteration of past hardware. This is a hyper-aggressive, high-density imaging powerhouse engineered specifically to pull true medium-format clarity straight out of a nimble full-frame chassis. And it is sending massive shockwaves through the corporate offices of their deepest rivals. To understand why this specific camera is forcing other manufacturers to completely rewrite their product roadmaps, you have to look at the massive void that has opened up in the professional creative space. Modern photographers are no longer just capturing passive, controlled studio moments. A working professional today is expected to produce hyper-detailed, large-scale print advertisements, immediately pivot to tracking high-speed, unpredictable human or animal movement, and then instantly switch over to recording ultra-high bitrate cinema-grade internal RAW video. Carrying multiple completely distinct camera systems just to handle these conflicting tasks is an exhausting, expensive logistical nightmare. The Z7 III was engineered to destroy this creative friction by deploying an unprecedented, ultra-high-density back-illuminated sensor architecture that balances massive resolution with modern, deep learning throughput. Nikon has essentially unlocked a level of photographic detail that shouldn't physically be manageable inside a compact, travel-friendly body. Let's dissect the absolute core of this machine, because the sensor physics are where this camera completely alters reality. We are looking at a newly developed, high-density BSI CMOS sensor, pushing well past 60 megapixels, engineered specifically to prioritize uncompromised dynamic range and tonal transitions. Historically, cramming that many microscopic pixels onto a full-frame sensor came with a massive penalty. The individual light-gathering wells became smaller, causing poor low-light performance, narrow dynamic range, and intense digital noise in the shadows. Nikon completely revolutionized this dynamic by optimizing the sensor's light reception angle and pairing it with a blazing fast processing engine that treats data streams with unparalleled efficiency. The practical result in the field is breathtaking. You can capture immense, sprawling landscapes or intricate studio portraits with a level of micro-contrast, depth, and structural texture that looks indistinguishable from an expensive medium-format system, all while retaining a wide dynamic range that effortlessly maps blinding sky highlights and deep, dark structural shadows in a single exposure. The sheer power of the sensor transforms how you